I've been involved in Community Cooperative for I don't know how many years now, and now I'm proudly on the board. And this year in particular, we've got our 20th annual Soup Kitchen benefit, which I like to think is got to be one of the most exciting, most fun events that we have locally, and obviously the purpose is incredible. The fact that it's the 20th anniversary is important, both personally and to the firm, to be involved with such an incredible organization that has shown that it can win in dire times and that it can help people win and overcome adversity. Sam Galloway Jr. started the organization, I think, back in 1984, and I wouldn't dare try to quote him or say things perhaps as eloquently as he did in talking about this organization that was so important to him. But he said very simply, we have to feed our babies. There are children out there in our own community, right next door, across the street, in our schools, that are hungry. And he said very simply, we got to feed our babies. It's on us to figure out a way to do it. This organization has figured out a way to do it. I think you'd be hard pressed to find any organization out there in any community that is so adept at taking your money, for example, or your volunteer hours and putting them into action as they do it. You donate $1 to Community Cooperative. You donate an hour of your time to Community Cooperative. It's hitting your backyard. It's hitting your neighborhood across the street. It's hitting your schools in our town. I don't think you can find an organization quite like it without the red tape, without the administrative issues that sometimes slow and frustrate. This organization continues to win, and this organization continues to help people win and beat adversity because of the way it's built. The people that run the Community Cooperative, and I've said this for years, are absolutely amazing. The volunteers that give of their time are absolutely amazing, and they help them achieve all the success that they do achieve. So the event is so important to us. The 20th event, it's fun. I mean, I think we all at some point probably get invited to so many different charitable events that, if we're honest, it's hard sometimes. It's hard to find the time. It's hard to find the willingness to go to the event. This isn't like that. This is a fun event. This is an opportunity for you to see friends and family all in one place in the repair shop of Sam Galloway Ford for a very important purpose, raising money to feed those babies. I mean, Ian completely changed the landscape of our community, I mean, literally and figuratively. You drive through areas that are completely unrecognizable. The buildings that once were, the communities that once were. More important than the buildings, more important than the brick and mortar, is the human loss and the human toll. Lives were lost, homes were lost, jobs were lost. It has been a terrible, terrible time for our community. But in dark times, you find bright lights. And to me, Community Cooperative is one of those bright lights. The crisis, the tragedy of it, allowed, if you will, Community Cooperative one more opportunity to show why it's different, to show how quickly it can react to a situation, to show how adeptly it can mobilize its forces, its volunteers, in a way to impact and directly, positively impact our community. There were people in need the moment that storm passed, let alone during the storm itself as it moved so slowly through our community. In the hours that followed, where people were picking up the pieces literally and trying to understand where their next meal would come from, Community Cooperative was there. Volunteers mobilized, trucks mobilized, food on the way. So to me, we wish it never happened, but of course, but Ian was another opportunity for Community Cooperative to show just how powerful an organization it is. Our firm is deeply rooted in this community. Our firm is deeply committed to the people in this community, and that means I like to think we can help in a lot of different ways, not the least of which is trying to help make sure people are fed. And the way we do that as a firm is we look to the experts like we do in a lot of situations, and the experts in getting people fed and helping people the right way and giving people a hand up rather than a hand out. The experts are Community Cooperative, and that's who our firm looks to help this community.